But I did ask him. I did ask him to spoil one thing before me, and I wasn't even a spoiler. I just needed to know if this was the week, or that was gonna be gone for like a month, or was it next week? I guess it's this week. Yeah. I want everyone to be prepared for how loony the One Piece community is gonna be for an entire month. You thought it was bad before. When there is no One Piece content, look how the community goes. You want to see the stupidest takes of your entire life and the worst videos ever. I promise. Watch. Keep an eye out. You heard this from me first. You're gonna see the dumbest things ever. But all right.
A little something like eeny, meeny, right from the beginning. Smoke a little pack, but the pack never timid. Church, but I'm seeing it. Curse when I'm winning. She need a new back. When it's back, I'ma bend it. Slap up some guinea. Pass me the hen it. Watch a nigga black super yak, I'ma quit it. Swerve in the Benzie. Perfume is Fendi. Bob and move fast, real fast like I'm Ricky. That's what I'm pretty. Came from the dirt. Shovel up a nigga can't handle the work. Ooh, y'all, swing with it first. Young white girl like a ramble.
One Piece. Shout out to YouTube. Say One Piece chapter 1053. Let's get it. Oh, you got some. Okay, this is promotion for the movie. What's her name again?
Spoiled on anything?
No. No details. No details.
Good.
No details.
Yes. Okay. Nice.
Where did you get this Momo pic? This is hilarious.
That's why I had to do that. Like I was telling Fat, like this hybrid Momo pic is fucking hilarious. it's so meme worthy. What the hell is? Oh, this is from One Piece Odyssey. I'm like, who the hell is this? I had no idea who I was looking at. I had no idea who I was looking at. Who's this nigga with the two leads? There's a bat. There's a bad bitch. Like, what's going on? That's Colleen though. Okay, I was so lost. All right, wait. What's the title of the chapter? Did they not tell me? Am I tripping? Oh, it's here. The new Empress. The new Empress. Okay. What is the meaning of this photo? We never approved of it. We told you to remove the D. For what? Wait. Do they know about Trafalgar Law already? I don't even know. Was it they talking about him or Luffy? Because they already know about Luffy. And isn't I don't know. Well, let me chill out. No, sir. We weren't told about that. The photo was sent in by CP0's who? Yo, something Sama. I don't know how to say that man's name. I don't even know which one that is. Is that the one that dipped or the one who got bodied? Which one was that?
Probably the one that dipped. Probably.
Okay. Reprint it. The world cannot be permitted to see this. We've been trying to contact the printers, but I'm afraid it's no use. Then cease distribution immediately. Quah! I knew it. I knew he was behind something. Look at this cabin-ass bird. What a mystifying appearance. All right, people. It's up to us to spread this around the globe. Cypher Pulse transmission from Wano broke right after they spotted Big Mom's ship. The gears of the world won't stop turning. I won't let this propaganda slide when the real story is this thrilling. You love to see it. It's like a live show. I can't get enough. The bombshell news of the defeat of the emperors, Big Mom and Kaido, spread very rapidly around the world. Udon, Wano, 3 billion? Boss, Captain, that's amazing. So, wait. Oh, so, whoa, I went the wrong way, I guess. Of the Dominion were all issued by extraordinary bounty by the government. Wait, they all have the same bounty?
Yes, sir.
That's interesting. We'll talk about that later. Monkey D. Luffy, Eustace, Captain Kidd, and Trafalgar Law are now worth 3 billion berry apiece. Hey, where did that oaf kid run off to? He had a funny look in his eye. Gotta beat the flower capital. Yeah, I had to. I had to do it.
Every time.
I had to do it. It's Kid we're talking about. They're the only thing on his mind. Let's follow him. I heard there's a festival today. Perfect. Let's celebrate. It looks like things are getting complicated. Law's just chilling. There's Beppo. Beppo, don't you have stars in your eyes, man? You're so useless, G. We start with a course of cloud, ear, mushroom, and crown daisy soup. I was in a Brago chat, and the theories are already batshit crazy. Really? Big Cat Morgan, let's go. CB Bozo. I can't believe Big Mom is actually finito. Is she? Then a plate of gesi tofu followed by a bowl of lotus with like Sanji cooking or something. What's going on? Also, we have a small sunomono dishes at the side. Oh yes, don't forget the tall bowl. Everything must be impeccable. These are not your run-of-the-mill Patreons. Make sure everything is mashed and boiled properly. Triple check for poison. Now then, time to serve. I have everything. I put everything I have in this menu. It is truly a full course meal fit for a shogun. Please enjoy. I know it's there. It's just Jinbei. Where the fuck they at? Wow. Looks delicious. Thank you for your effort. I'm afraid the others couldn't wait the full 2 hours. From the sounds of it, they're really going to town out there, aren't they? Everything's free tonight. Free? They got some shooting games and goldfish scoping. There's a chocolate bananas. I knew Luffy was running through the streets. I knew it. I knew it had to be him. Yakisoba, takoyaki. Look, grilled squid and I thought it was grilled squid candy. Okay, I would say no. Don't eat that, Chopper. Put it down. Candy apples, cotton candy too. This is my first festival. It's amazing. That makes sense for Yamato. She wouldn't be used to this. That's cool. Wow. Whoa, you go, Brooke. Yeah, listen up. This number was a favorite of Brothers Odin. He's playing it. It's called Moon Princess. Princess Hiyori. Ah! I knew Robin was safe. I knew it. You were going to get me with that one, Oda. That was a bait. She's good. Castle Basement. You like them? Nikoromi. Tengu-san. How do you know my name? You're looking at my personal collections. My majestic Kokeshi dolls. Cute, aren't they? Not really. Huh? Why would your collection be down here? This was originally something of a secret hobby of mine. Hobby room for me. However, I ended up in prison down here for a number of years. Who the fuck are you? Imprisoned? I thought you were a swordsmith. Right? Who are you? Who exactly are you? I took to smithing because I had talent for it, but it was always just a hobby. Governing is such a weird work after all. Oh, this is Odin's dad. I don't remember how I thought he was dead though. Was it they replaced him with the girl who had the Bane? Okay, interesting. I am Kozuki Sukiyaki, the father of Kozuki Odin, former shogun of Wano. I mean, that's an interesting decision. We'll talk about that later. He said, what? Does Momo-chan know about this? He does not, and I do not intend to tell him. I would not be surprised if some of his retainers have already deduced my identity. I don't want to give them that much credit. Actually, with him I could see it being different. Because the reason why I said that because they didn't recognize Hyogoro the flower, which I thought was pretty dumb on their part. Or what's the other guy? Yasui. Law, the lone emperor on a dog shit crew. Facts. This man will never let Beppo. No, he's not. He's done. Beppo getting roasted every time I see him. She good? She reading? Yeah, she's good. She's safe. I would watch TOG of Law, but as the main character, no cap. I felt like your relief. You were definitely an edge for Robin. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I was still kind of worried deep down. Deep down, I was worried. I won't lie to you. You said you felt the relief in my voice. Oh shoot! How can I possibly show my face now? I am the one who allowed Orochi to come to power. I was barely able to escape this room by the time I had. Odin was already dead and Wano had changed. I contemplated committing seppuku right there. Tengu-san. It should be somewhere in this country. The ancient weapon, Pluton. Call Crocodile right now. I got the number right here. 1-800-826-45 Baroque's work. Call my nigga up. At least that's what the poneglyph said in Alabasta. Indeed, it is here. Former prisoner mine, Udon. Yeah, what's going on? That's gotta be thingy, right? Who? King-san. Ugh, Queen-san. Yo, Queen. Yo, where your thickness at, my boy? Where'd it go? Not Albert. Albert, no! I'm kidding. Hey, a post-diet physique doesn't suit me, you hear? That's gotta be Green Bull. Yes, it is. Yes. Give it a rest already. At my rank, I'd lose face if a few commanders like you get the best of me. The Navy doesn't have the manpower to waste on the manpower to waste on the mess you left us. Not that I expected much of you bozos. Not him calling you bozos. I see him drinking. Ring. Phew. That booze wasn't anything special. You should have let it age longer. Click. This is, I'm in Wano. Bring a warship over. Oh, Rigoku, don't tell Sakazuki-san what I'm up to. See ya. Yo, he went rogue. I won't lie to you. I wanted this for Kizaru Haki, but I could live with this, and I could tell from what I can tell, he hockeyed up one of them tree arms. I see that the darkness on this branch. I see it. I've always dug his style. No half measures. I'm itching to get his approval. He's a Sakazuki fanboy. I can see it now. So Navy Headquarters Admiral Ryogoku. His name is Aramaki. That's what I'm calling him, Aramaki. He's sure to give me an attaboy if I bring him this brat's head. Oh, I didn't even notice that was... Am I an idiot? Hold on. Oh, shit. That's Gear 5th Luffy. I'm dumb. I did not book that, bro. I was not paying attention. I just.
Take that?
But that makes sense for why the world government is freaking out to the degree they are. I didn't know. I didn't take it in. I didn't realize. I just saw Luffy. My fault. That's on me. I wasn't paying. I had to scroll up to make sure.
I a skim reader.
Flower capital. One more time to the top. To the ninja, pirate, mink, samurai lines. Who's that? To all the retainers and yakuza and the rest of the samurai. Keep going. Way to go. You all fought great. We'll leave the toasting to you. Yeah, you're our chief rallier. Don't tell anybody in Wano about me. But why? Because I don't want to be a hero. Straw Hat. I knew this guy wanted to fight. Huh? If I crush you here. Jaggy. They've been lit. All right. Here's to all the feasts that come through. Here we go. He's not trying. Luffy does not care. He just grabbed him and said, "We'll be celebrating." Cheers. And there's the fireworks in the sky. Everyone's turning up. Let's drink and party till dawn. There's Sanji, Nami, Shinobu the goat. I see Zoro. See some of the other retainers and whatnot. I think that's Kiku. There's Carrot. There's some of the minks. Yeah, everyone's pirates sure are rowdy. This is the biggest and wildest festival I've ever seen. Wait, is that thing with not Komurasaki? Jesus Christ, Naya. Is that Kinemon with Otsuru? I can't tell from the back if that's her.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell. Shout out to them. There's this loser Beppo on my screen again. Stop being in panels, bro. And he's front and center. Stop. That's disrespect to me.
Every time.
There's Killer and whatnot, and Wire and Heat, and I don't want nothing to do with this crap. See here, I came to kill you. I don't really know what's going on the outside, but Buggy. What's going on? What's going on? What? Now, I love it. I won't lie to you. Oh, so that's no. So I'm wrong. I'm stupid. It's still the Yonko. They kicked out Lin and Kaido. Okay. So okay. All right. They announced the names of the 4 new emperors. What? Straw Hat Luffy, Red Hair Shanks, the bombastic clown. I thought it was Star Clown Buggy. Did it change that? Blackbeard Teach. They're really going a whole hog on the music and festivities. Well, we Marines aren't in such a good mood, especially since the rest of the world is a real mess right now. 4-week break. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, interesting.
All right. Before anything, 2 things. I have 2 things. Now this is your stream, so I want you to look at the camera while I say this, so people can read what I'm saying between your eyes. Okay. Number 1. Every single person that said that Shanks is a snitch gonna have to see me. Every single person. They're all gonna have to see me. They all know who they are. Number 2, person that said that Kobe had a chance against Boa Hancock, you're gonna have to see me.
That's crazy. Hold on, let's see what the chat's saying real quick, and then we'll talk about it. She's good.
Why'd you say that? Wait, I don't get the.
Hold on. No body, no death. Remember the Pell though. Beppo just trying to vibe. Fuck Beppo, man. Shout out to the Pell the Immortal. I'm not a big fan of Toon Piece, but this new bounty pick from Luffy moving me. In an arc where every mink went so long, hell, even Carrot and Wanda, Beppo just being a waste man. Fact. Queen's getting sucked dry. What's up, Aquaman Panda? I don't know why I always say that. I always think of Manga Panda. I don't know why I always do that. Sorry, Aquaman Manga. For someone who ran from the New World, what would he have done? Robin told him it was there. He commanded the ship. Fuck you talk about? we got the ship. What's up? You don't know what the improvements he made over the 2 years. You ain't seen him. He nice now. He got the black sand. What's up? I thought that was blood. Maybe it was blood. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I saw dripping. Maybe I'm wrong. Green Bull about to get clapped by Luffy. You never know. His ability could be tricky. That's the only thing I think about my save him is his ability. I would have liked to have the Kinemon Sudamon to be expanded. Like that should have been a bigger deal to me. But it is what it is. I'm not surprised. Buggy is wildly clever. It's true. Buggy greater than crocodile. Don't at me. That's cap. Bruh, this dude Green Bull about to get washed. Buggy is gonna be reverse Gold Roger. They're gonna add the D and make him fucking the clown. Wow, we don't know what happened to Boa. You seen Sabo in the background of one of the panels? No, I didn't see him. People are saying Green Bull has a black blade. Does he? Oh, you see what? What is that? It's already started. Where did that come from?
His
Pat, let
blade
me
is
know what
hard.
time and date.
All I know is.
Mhm.
Wait, are you still reading the
Yeah,
chat?
I'm almost done. Pat, let me know the time and date that was propagating the gospel of the Pink Mamba. Nothing has been proven yet. Pat, LOL, Kobe hype. Buggy for Pirate King. Sabo was in the Morgan's double spread. Oh, okay. I'll look at it. I'll see if I can discern anything from that. I didn't notice. Yes, in one of the newspapers, it's cut off here on the side a little bit. You can see Sabo's face. Yeah, it's true. He's in there. Yeah. I didn't dislike the chapter at all. I liked it. It was a good chapter. Thought it was good. I'll give like an 8.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What do you guys think though? Sorry. So, Pat, did you want to go into your Kobe and Shanks being a snitch thing, or sorry, Miles? I thought you had a question.
Yeah. Because Miles has questions. I have answers. So.
By the way, Green Bull looks cool. I know that he bases the admirals off of real actors. I don't know which actor he'd be based off or whatever, but I like Green Bull's design. Go ahead.
They say it at the end of the chapter.
Oh. I used to read translator notes and shit. I used to be that guy.
And they go into about his tattoo as well.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, but yeah, ask your question. His tattoos read Shikawa River.
Yeah, he's raw. All right, so Buggy being a Yonko is because when Shanks said he wanted to talk about a certain pirate, it wasn't Luffy, it wasn't Teach, it was Buggy. He went to go boost up Buggy.
Okay.
And this bleeds into the next point. Buggy became a Yonko because whatever weapon that the government had when they abolished the warlord system failed. Because if it didn't, his bounty wouldn't be active right now. He'd be in fucking jail. So if it failed against Buggy,
let me say that.
if it failed against Buggy, I'm 1000% sure it failed against Mihawk and Boa. Why? Because Greenbow said the Marines are not in a good mood right now. That means when they pulled up on the warlords, they got their shit spanked.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. We'll have to see all the details, but it makes sense. I'm not mad at that. That's interesting.
But Buggy's just one of those people where you could make any argument that like any bullshit could happen where he's just gonna survive and succeed anyway.
I agree and disagree. You could kind of meme it up, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, he's such a meme. I did say a few weeks ago that watch Buggy be strong now. If you weren't trying to listen, but it is.
They said they best weapon at Buggy. He smacked them niggas up.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, this man is a warlord. What are we doing here?
Where is the black blade coming from? I don't get that.
His blade is covered black. It's black. It's black. Look at the panel. It's black.
Somebody sent me like a colored picture. I thought it was black. I mean, I thought it was a plant. Sorry, I didn't really see it was a sword.
Yeah, if you go back to his original, like the OG appearance, the one where he has the fingers out and stuff. The sword on his side is colored black.
Oh, whatever, man. Black blade or whatever, I guess.
I mean, I'm just glad it seems like he's
using copium, but pure logic. I always have logic. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just glad he's using actual Hawking on his devil fruit. That's
what I was saying. That's why I like that panel. While I'm sad that Law isn't one of the new Yonko, Buggy Khan, let's go. No belief in the GOAT Kobe. I will disagree only because Buggy has managed to get himself out of institutions before. I'm with you, Miles. I can see why you'd say that. Miles is spitting. Pat isn't hitting us with copium, but pure logic. Pat, are you good? This is kind of weird. Wow. The government had bladed weapons, so it didn't work on Buggy. Everyone else got folded trust. I kind of could believe that. I think it's kind of like an interesting story decision if Buggy's the only one that actually thrived. I actually kind of like that, but it's all about yes. Actually, I'll talk about that after they're done with their. I don't know if you had any pushback on the Buggy stuff. I like it because Buggy has enough clout, notoriety, and been on prominent ships enough that I can see to some degree. But it would be interesting if Shanks did actually do that for Buggy, but I obviously don't know for sure. That's interesting.
That nigga Shanks went up to the growers area and said, "Hey, look, that man Kid, he that's not him. I need y'all to go ahead and put Buggy up there."
That's interesting.
Kid agenda, even after he has 3 billion bounty. That's crazy.
He said, "I fought Kid. He is not him."
Well, let's talk about that.
Fight Kid.
How do you guys feel about them all having the same bounty?
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think there's two ways you could look at it. One, it's kind of like you'd be like, Oda, they're not at the same level, so I'll do it. But then you could also say the thing of, oh, well, the world government wants Luffy to not be not present Luffy to be as sweet as he is, so they're just gonna even it out. So it's just
Plus, they didn't actually see the fight. They just heard what happened.
Yeah,
because with this, unless something happened off screen, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Alan. My bad.
I was just saying, like, as far as they know, they probably think that all three of them just fought normally and, took out Big Mom and Kaido together.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, I think Miles is right. I think what's bothering me is the dramatic irony. I know Luffy is fucking colder than these two guys, so it's bothering me. It's probably you're probably right.
I think that's a factor too, because like in the beginning of the chapter, they were talking about why they were supposed to remove the D out of Luffy's name.
Mm-hmm. But it's already there though. So like, hasn't other bounties already had the D in it? Like, what's the point of moving it now?
Yeah, but like, and it's the same sense as with Roger, because I'm pretty sure like Roger's first bounty wasn't Gold Roger. It was after like he became more famous when they probably changed it to Gold Roger, because he even told
yeah, because they be having the bounties go out of print when they do the new ones. Nobody's gonna keep the old 30 million bounty that Luffy had back in the day. They just know what the new one is. The
only issue is that people know Luffy's full-on name though, right? Like it's been stated. I mean, it was stated at Marineford. They screamed that bitch out.
Yeah, but it's for the future generations. Like afterwards, the older people were gonna know that he was Monkey D. The younger people are just gonna know him as Straw Hat Luffy.
Yeah, or just Monkey Luffy or whatever. They put that.
I don't remember a single bounty not having that. Maybe the first one said Straw Hat Luffy, but I swear his name was on each and every one. Because when they said D, I thought they were going to add that to Law's name. That's what I thought. I was thinking they wanted to remove the D for Law. But because Law's thing is Trafalgar Law, they don't know about Trafalgar Water D Law. So I thought his was going to have his entire his full name on it. But I mean, I still don't really like it. Personally speaking, I wish Luffy's was a little bit higher, but the reason why I didn't freak out because I kind of get it. I get it. But then I would argue it still looks weird for him to be the only fifth emperor. Though I can say it's because Big News Morgan's called him the fifth emperor before already, so we had a leg up on these guys already. So that it depends on your perspective, I suppose. So yeah, it's interesting though.
Because his jump is not as big as the other two.
Yeah, they went from like what, the 500s, under 500, so they jumped significantly. I'm curious what Buggy's bounty is. We'll find that out. Buggy's luck stat is absurd. Put him in the tower, he would be ranked number 1 on Beer Cloud. Semi-false. Buggy might have gotten the entire army on his side. I think I something had to have happened where Buggy did something crazy.
I'm telling you, the warlords failed. Mm-hmm. I mean, not the warlords. The government failed on the warlords.
Mm-hmm. He probably has Muggy Bull that's just basically nukes now. I don't know.
You got a Muggy nuke? Muggy nuke?
Whatever Buggy did, it was not him of his own volition.
That's a fact.
You don't know that.
I don't know. Buggy might have conquerors. You never know, bro.
Buggy with conquerors? Let's stop it. Oh shit, that'll be the day.
and Kid are running up on fucking Luffy like, bro, stop.
My son.
Just stop. Before you get embarrassed.
He didn't get embarrassed. Luffy said, man, come over here for a hug, bro. What you doing?
Yeah. Well, again, makes sense especially from the world government standpoint. I guess you're right. They weren't there. They don't know everything. But I guess on the world stage, these three specifically though, like from the I'm gonna say not worst generation, but the supernovas. But what I find interesting about this, the reason why I'm like, I never actually thought their bounties would be this high in general. I'm not mad at it. It makes sense. I'm really not mad at it. 2 Yonkos went down in the same arc. The question is interesting to me now because did Teach's bounty rise while shit was happening, or is his bounty the same? Because then all 3 of these guys have a higher bounty than Teach. I like that. That's interesting to me.
I think his bounty rose because didn't he say that he was going to make a move?
It's possible. That's why I wouldn't be surprised the next time I see his bounty, it's higher. But I would be interesting if his is actually lower for the time being. I kind of like that more.
I don't know if Oda would ever not make Luffy the underdog, especially at this stage. So I think teachers would have to rise.
What do you wait? I don't know if I agree with that. I still think it would. I don't think him having a higher bounty makes him the underdog. Unless you just mean in the eyes of the world. I think we know better. Like us in the call and chat, we know better. Bounty is not a direct reflective of representation of your strength. You know, I've always made the argument that you can say Boa and Crocodile are actually mad impressive because their bounties got frozen so low at 80, 81 mil, and they're like, we need you guys to be a part of the marine world government sanctioned pirates. We need you guys. Like, it depends on your perspective. Like a bounty number at this point doesn't really tell me as much as people think. Though I do know that when it comes to the world government specifically, your bounty is supposed to reflect how dangerous you are to them specifically, which is why Dragon's own being the highest always made sense. He's literally there to overthrow the world government. He's a revolutionary. I'm not mad at that. So, again, we'll see what happens. But I really like the idea that when Luffy and maybe Teach clash, Teach has a lower bounty. I fucking love it. We'll see, though.
I'm gonna laugh if Buggy has the highest bounty of all four of them.
That's not impossible. I wouldn't be shocked by that. I want to see everyone else's though. Like, did Zoro and Sanji and I guess Killer and whatnot, did they all get a bounty increase?
Yeah.
I want to see that.
I wanted to see that too.
I don't care about Apu though. I don't fucking care. I hope he dies. He did say Buggy has much talent as Shanks. Did he say that? I don't remember him saying that. I never heard. You gotta find that for me. I've never seen Oda say that before. But maybe
say
you're
what?
right. That Buggy has as much talent as Shanks.
What?
I've never seen that.
I mean,
No, I've never seen that.
possible that he doesn't because Buggy never capitalized. Buggy doesn't try. I mean, that's possible.
I'm not even saying it's necessarily right or wrong, but I don't remember Oda ever saying that. Dragon's
Oh, no,
reaction
yeah,
to
I
the
don't
bounties
think
and seeing
that's
Luffy as Joy Boy is gonna be interesting. You think Dragon would know that he's Joy Boy or whatever? You think he would know just by looking at him?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, if he looked at the bounty poster,
Yeah.
I think so. He should. I think he should.
Zoro, Sanji, and Killer getting 1 billion and some change. I like that. That makes sense to me. I
said.
What'd you say? Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I said before the end of Wano that when Wano ends, Zoro and Sanji will have the same bounty.
I like
and
that.
If that happens, niggas gonna hear from me.
Dragon and it fell down. Nah, bonjour, mon coeur. No, he's not in it fell down, man. Come on, dog. Okay. I want to talk. What's the next thing I wanted to point out? I'm actually crying that this one guy went so hard for Momonosuke. Like, no one's there. He said triple check for poison, all kind of thing, and they're like, yeah, we're out of here. Okay. So I honestly thought the Robin thing was like, again, I'm not gonna act like I wasn't low key worried. This is interesting when she's down here. I'm pretty sure she's read some poneglyphs and whatnot. I wonder if she's kind of searching for the Pluton. How do you feel about Kozuki Sukiyaki actually being alive?
I was surprised.
I was very surprised.
You think it's a good sword? It's on the decision bad? Yet remains to be seen. What are your thoughts?
I don't care.
I won't lie to you, Miles. I'm probably with you on there. Like, I don't even think I care like that.
I saw like a theory about it, and so I wasn't too surprised by it, but yeah, I also don't care either.
Okay.
If his purpose of being alive is just for this moment, so he could talk to Robin about the poneglyphs, I'm fine with it, because Momo can't read that shit. And Oden knew about it.
Yeah. Because
he's dead.
So I put the diaper thing on top of it.
That's fair.
Okay. Is there a what? Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say something about the voice of all things, but now the poneglyph thing isn't the same. Never mind.
What about Pluton literally being in Wano? That's interesting.
I'm shocked as fuck.
Like, this island has everything, nigga. What the fuck?
We're not leaving Wano anytime soon.
I'm not gonna
Yes,
lie.
we are.
For me, I thought like Blackbeard's thing that he would have done in this time that got like his bounty increased. Like I thought he was gonna get Bluton in between like this entire time. Honestly, that was my thing. So I was actually shocked.
The Pluton is reserved for Crocodile. All right.
Yeah, it's just.
All right.
I feel like it was just a little
Robin
random.
Really,
I don't know.
Robin really lied to that nigga, bro. He was like, all right, where Pluton at? She was like, it don't say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
That's because if he got it, bro, it would have been over. He would have got it. He would have been Pirate King. He would have been king of the world.
But that would have been interesting though. Like, what if she was like, it's in Wano, and Crocodile was like, damn, that's where Kaido at.
There's a part of me that thinks he would pull up though. I don't think he might do it strategically because I mean all things considered, he tried to fight Whitebeard, so I do not think Kaido's putting fear in that man's heart like that. I'll be honest, but he would get clapped if he don't come correct. I'm gonna be very honest. Crocodile understands certain things about himself, but he's a stepper. Never forget. A lot of peeps predicted that he was Odin's dad. Really? I've never heard that ever in my life.
I haven't either. I have
not one. I've literally not heard a single.
Daniel.
I've never even seen that in a comment somewhere. But that's interesting. Watch Pluton be a battleship made of sea stone or whatever metal poneglyphs are made of. That's we know that one thing we know for sure that it's powerful enough to easily wipe away entire islands, like just off the fucking map. That's one thing that we know. So I am interested because Pluton is the first one that we kind of learned about and stuff, and this could have relate a little bit back to Kati, Fram, and Iceberg, and Dude with a Don Tom and stuff. So this all could be an interesting link to all those people who have any type of information or inclination and know-how of the Pluton. But my question to you guys is: the Pluton literally on Wano, or is like the means to build it there? Because with the blueprints, if that Frankie burned, it made it seem like if you knew what you were doing and you had that, you can rebuild it or build it yourself.
I mean, I guess that's possible. So what was the thing you're saying? Like, because it needs Kairoseki to be built. That's why they say it's on.
On Wano. On
I mean,
Wano.
Wano is a pretty big island.
I mean that
because it's an archipelago, so like it could be hidden somewhere.
I feel like it'd be more materials. I don't know, because I don't know if they would have it.
Because I think it depends.
So maybe survive.
Yeah, I think it depends on like. Do you think there's a way to like maybe okay, when Pluton is not activated, there's some way you can kind of disarm it, take it apart to some degree. I guess it depends on how you see the ship working and whatnot. Poseidon was a living being. What is Pluton? That's the big question. That's the big question. We have 2 of the 3. Wait, not Pluton. It's Uranus. We don't know about. My bad. It's we have Poseidon, we have Pluton, and then we have to know what's going on with the last ancient weapon. I still think it's a devil fruit. I don't know why, but we'll see. But yeah, okay. So
I think you could make the argument like they each like deal with like land, sea, and air. You know what I mean? They
So Poseidon is sea. Oh wait, or it's a Pluton sea because on the ship, or is that land?
Yeah, Poseidon. You see.
So what's Pluton?
What's a ship? So I guess you want to say it might be a flying ship. So. I mean, would that be too much like the
I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I asked it. Like you could say what? You could say it flies like an arrow ship. Watch Kaido and Big Mom come out of the lava with Pluton. Get the straw hats. I don't know what.
Would that be too copy and paste? It was like the Arc Maximum.
I don't have a problem with the ship having some aerial or some, or I think it should. Honestly, I think it should be able to go at least underwater or something. I don't know. So.
Yeah, I guess it being on the sea would be fine because that's their land. Because it's
doesn't look like Vegapunk going to appear anytime soon. I'm done with Vegapunk, bro. It happens when it happens. It happens when it happens. I don't even think about the man. I'll be honest. But yeah, he said it is indeed here. Do you think Robin's going to see it? Or you think he'll take her to it? Like, do you think, or you think that's it? That's all we're getting, and then we'll forget about it for a while. Because there's a part of me that wants to think that maybe when the final war happens or something, Momo's gonna pull up on the ship. I don't know. We'll see. Peter Pan looking ship. All right, let's talk about Aramaki. How do we like this introduction of him? Yo, he stomped on everybody here. I kind of like this one man marine on a mission. It's moving me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm here for some fucking fights.
I like the
I like his energy.
the contrast that we've seen with the admirals so far, like, because you have the laid back admirals and then you have the gung ho admirals. So like Kizaru, he pulls up on a cannonball and just immediately gets to wrecking every single supernova, like unprovoked. And you know, when we saw Aokiji, the first time we saw him, he was taking a fucking nap, and then he gets up and he's just like, y'all do whatever. And same thing with like Fujitora. First time we see Fujitora, like he's getting swindled. He's like, it's fine. And he's just chilling, goes away after he leaves the crater. Then we get Green Bull. He pulls up, flying on his go-go gadget sunflower, starts smoking King and Queen.
You took away my boy's thickness, Funk. Come on. Yeah, Chungus. His Chungus gives him power. Go ahead.
That's such an. I don't think I ever would have thought like commanders would have gotten like dealt with that easy, like ever. Honestly.
I mean, to be fair, they are a little weakened. But
I was gonna say, depending on your viewpoint, you could argue that they haven't fully healed. I don't know if you agree with that. I'm just saying you could make that case. I never bought into the Ben Beckman. I mean Kizaru. I never bought into that. So him fold them like this makes complete sense to me.
See, my thing is it's been 7 days and everybody, it seems, except Luffy, Zoro, I can't remember what Kid and Law. I think Kid, maybe the Law had a bandage or two.
They did.
But like even Sanji looks fine for the most part. Who fought?
Hey, he different now. He got that Vince Smoke activation.
And Zoro,
you better put respect.
Zoro should be this damage because he took the medicine that doubled it. So in my mind, King and Queen should be at least 90%. Bare minimum.
They're the winners. Both of them. The Straw Hats are the winners. Them niggas lost, so their injuries are much more severe, bro.
You think King's is worse than Zoro's?
Bro,
I guess
Conqueror's coding kind of crazy. I don't know.
Nah, 7 days in ancient Zoing. Actually, you know what? I guess that's a good point. Hold on. What about them being ancient Zoing? That just didn't end up mattering at all, eh? Being an ancient Zoing. That just did not matter all arc, eh?
I mean, their durability was stated multiple times.
I think the only one it was shown for is Ulti, who was like fighting a lot.
No, Page 1 too. Page 1 kept coming back for more.
Yeah, and Page, yeah.
Hold on.
Zoro did put off his wing, bro. King probably can't even fight the same. His equilibrium probably off.
That is true.
He's in a Kainu stand. He's already on the right track.
I was gonna say, or actually, it seems like most of the, when I think about it, or most of the admirals, are they all like AOE type fighters?
Are they what type fighters?
Area of effect.
AOE.
AOE? Oh,
as in like
pretty much.
They're all meant to fight multiple people at once.
Yeah, they are. They're all equipped to fight multiple people at one time. That is for sure.
Yeah. He's in a. It makes sense to me now. I was curious how he had eaten it for years. Yeah, he probably just remember when Smoker said he'd crush the Straw Hats in the New World? Where is he? Random Marines are getting more shine than this man. King and Queen are probably still injured. The King lost a wing. Did he lose an arm too? Did the King lose an arm? I didn't know he lost an arm. I didn't realize if he did. So, how are you feeling about King not wearing a mask anymore or even caring about covering his face? I guess the question is, were they just like laid out somewhere healing kind of naturally? Did he get any medical attention? Like, I guess you got to ask yourself a couple of those questions. If I don't know, I really don't know. So, and King did fall from a big height, but you never know if he broke his fall. We didn't see him line. I don't think.
Sanji kicked Queen off of Onigashima. You sent that nigga flying, man.
All I gotta say is, finally, I think we can put to rest that admirals are strong as Yonkos and not on fucking commander level. All those YouTubers and everybody else that thought that, should not watch One Piece ever again. They should just stop.
I never thought a commander could beat an admiral.
Neither did I.
But
That's why I said that whole Ben Beckman thing was always dumb to me.
I've always thought that Marco could at least contend with one.
Marco and Rayleigh are the exception to the rule.
Yeah. I haven't seen Ben Beckman do anything.
I mean, how
yet,
strong
so
is their
I've
healing
always just
factor?
left him out there.
Apparently not very. I'm loving the lead seed. Now I have to wait for sleep powder and solar beam. Well, I think it has something to do with the properties of a devil fruit. I agree with that. Kate Will has to hold that L. That's King Lightning. Did he say something about them? I mean,
he's always been a big like Yonko's far outweigh admirals. At one point, he doesn't have the same view now, but at one point he thought you had to have 3 admirals to fight one Yonko. But he doesn't think that anymore.
That was going around for a bit. I want to say 2017, 2018, and I remember then it changed. Most people thought you needed 2 to take down a Yonko, and you guys, I've made my stance on that clear on many occasions. No outcome would shock me in a 1v1 versus Admiral and Yonko. So if Kizaru had to go fight Big Mom, and I read the news the next day or a couple days later and it says Kizaru won, not shocked. Big Mom won, not shocked. Tie, not shocked. Inconclusive. No outcome will make my eyes bulge out my head is basically what I'm saying. That's the opinion I've always held.
I think a lot of that still just comes from Marine Corps. And people also got to remember that Whitebeard wasn't just an emperor; he was the world's strongest man. Like that's why it took so much to stop him.
Yeah.
And his fruit was just basically like, I just move and everything dies.
Yeah. I do though think that for whatever reason King and Queen aren't at full power against them, but he's in the entire Udon mine prison, so he's fucking everybody up. Because I saw Babanuki, old maid, what do they call him? But I saw him too. So
I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but Pat, did you when Greenwood was doing his thing, did this not remind you of like what Naya would do if he was like an admiral? He literally calls them bozos. Like, I literally just think this is Naya. He got his chest out, showing the muscles, and beating people's asses, calling them bozos. I'm like, yeah, this is Naya. This is a self-insert for sure.
And he's stepping on the Chungus. Yikes, he might be me. He fat phobic. He took all the fat out of Queen. He might be me for real. That's crazy.
He told that nigga Queen to hit the gym, bro.
Oh shit, that's funny. But I don't fanboy for nobody, so that's where he lost me. He a Sakazuki stan. I follow no man. I follow myself.
Hey, I kind of deserve some fanboy.
Nah, he's raw. I have no problem that he looks up to him, but I'm saying that's not me though. I don't got that in me.
I actually like that Fuji and him both seem to have like some level of relationship with Sakazuki, where Fuji's like they're kind of like antagonistic in like kind of like a brotherly way, and then what's his name just more of like the fanboy.
Yeah.
Because it seems like Sengoku. I mean, we didn't get a lot, but Sengoku didn't have like a lot of interactions with the previous admirals when he was fleet admiral, so it's just nice to see.
Fair. And that wording, a few commanders like you.
That nigga said, "Give me a break, bro. I'm an admiral. You think I'm gonna lose to a Yonko subordinates?"
Yep. It probably takes 2 admirals to comfortably beat a Yonko. When you say comfortably, sure. If they're outnumbered by 2 people that strong, yeah, I can see them having a huge advantage.
Comfortably beat.
Yeah,
yes,
2.
I agree.
But to beat, I don't think so. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers thought Whitebeard was the weakest Yonko in old age. Pirate, King, right and left gonna be more than just mere commanders, it seems. Well, yeah. The Whitebeard thing, I think it's a matter of perspective. I don't think he handled that power creep as well as he could have, but I'm not mad at that because he was 72 and he had medicine and he got stabbed by Squardo before he even really kind of went into action. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I think he was, but I mean, just because he was, I don't think that diminishes his power. Because I think like if you have a heart attack mid-fight, that's a pretty bad, man. Like.
But I gotta say, I like the way that Aramaki pulled up. He's not my GOAT, he's not Kizaru, but I like the energy. He said I'm about to clean up house myself right now. One man mission. Bring a warship though, and he kept walking. That's funny. I like that.
That nigga kind of said, "Don't do anything." And real quick, he was just like, "How?" How am I supposed to win your approval if I don't do shit, man? That nigga worrying too much.
Yeah.
See, this is so weird because I'm just like, if a fight does break out, this is just, I feel like I actually like the chaoticness of it, but then again, I'm just kind of like, so what is gonna happen? Because like,
Because he's by himself.
I like you.
Like, he's
You're,
literally
yeah,
by
you're
himself.
fighting everybody. It's like,
That's the thing. It's like that's why I think his ability might be what we have to be looking at. I don't think that he actually is so strong he can take on everybody on Wano, bro. Like Zoro's there,
Yeah.
Killer is there, Kid is there, Law's there, fucking Luffy is there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what if like the way that his plants work by draining you or something, does it power him up? Does it make you weaker? Like there could be something with his ability that gives him some type of edge, and especially since they don't know about it. And he's coming kind of like on his by himself. You never know. He can get like as strong as Luffy is, and I don't expect him to lose to Aramaki. I have seen people get the drop on Luffy many times because he kind of has the Goku isms where he gets the guard down a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because even with Apu hitting him with the thong, and he was out for like a quick second. So. Don't put it past him to be able to get the drop on them, bro. It happens. But I'm not. That doesn't mean that they're weaker than Green Bull, but still, you gotta. Oh shit, almost dropped. So you gotta get that into consideration.
Zoro said it way back in Thriller Bark. People that are tricky fighters are the ones that Luffy has the most problems against.
Yeah. So.
yeah, but Luffy's now a tricky fighter with Gear 5. So it's easy.
I hope Green Bull Loki kills Beppo. Aramaki gonna make some Cybermen. Yeah, Beppo got to go too. Green Bull will probably demonstrate strength and then be made to leave. I could see something crazy being like, yo, we need you on deck. And he's like, I was right there or something. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I like that he's here. It's very interesting way to end the arc. So, yeah, shout out to Aramaki. Let's see what he's got. Now, let's talk about the current Yonko. Is it weird that Buggy being there isn't that out of place to me?
No.
I
like it a lot.
Because of his history, who he knows, who he's connected to, what ship he was on, the people he has impelled down, the territories, things of that nature. I don't think it's crazy. I really don't. It's not. I know it's still memey and shit, but it's not as crazy as it seems. Is basically what I'm saying.
I would personally like if Buggy got the rest of like.
It shocked me though. I won't lie to you. I definitely thought it was gonna be Kid there and Law, but sorry, keep going.
I was gonna say I personally hope Buggy like rounds up the rest of the Chichibukai and like puts him under his crew.
Interesting. Buggy got massive clout.
Except maybe Boa. Except Boa and Mihawk, except those two. But if you got like Weevil, I actually wouldn't be mad if you got Weevil.
I forget about Weevil so often. I don't know what to do with him. I really don't. Do you guys think that though him being there and this is obviously 7 days? I think 7 days after Kaido fell or in the volcano or whatever. 7 days, right?
Yeah.
So you think all the confrontations with the SSG, is it SSG or SGG? SSG, I think it was. You think that's all done now? So all
yeah.
Okay. What do you think happened? What do you think happened with every encounter? You think him saying that we're in a good mood because of how the world's a mess? You think that's an indication that they completely failed with that new project?
They failed. I'm telling you, they failed. I know it.
And maybe because they already tried to abolish the three powers and that failed, the world's out of whack because now there isn't that three powers keeping the world in balance. You think that's what's going on? So it's just anarchy.
I'm thinking I think he's searching for a dove that the Marines can hold up because they're failing. Okay.
Buggy is the endgame villain.
The only problem with that is then it's just like now you're just making the Marines suck because it's like they got this whole new system and the system literally fails its first mission.
No, but like think of the type of leader that Akainu is.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga is so 100% put all your eggs in one basket for everything. And it's been reflected on the new leadership. Like, they've been pushing into the New World territory ever since he's become the fleet admiral. Are we sure that the rest of the Marines are ready for that shit?
Realistically, they should. Based off what we've been shown, not as much.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, they were probably like, okay, we started pushing into their territory. Now we need something to get rid of one of the powers. They probably hurried up and put out this SSG shit. didn't test it yet, went straight to the Warlords. The Warlords was like, yeah, good luck, nigga. They was just like, damn. Plus, this leads into the next point with Sabo being on the news. I'm thinking that Sabo, he probably put the beats on Fujitora. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You think so?
That's I think that's crazy.
No, I don't think it's crazy. I actually love that. But
because from the nature of their fight in Dressrosa, I think we would all agree Fuji's stronger, right?
Nope. I actually I have a completely different perspective of that fight. I don't think necessarily it meant that Sabo was stronger or weaker than Isho, but I think he was trying to get accustomed to his new ability. It was completely foreign to him. That was the thing that stuck out to me the most during that fight. I think he was trying to get accustomed to being a Logia. I don't agree just off rip that anyone I'll put them equal for now, but I think Sabo could take him. I really do.
Because when we look at what Sabo was doing in Dressrosa when he came to the Coliseum, he destroyed the Kurita Coliseum, which now we know was the advanced type of armament.
Advanced hockey. Yeah.
Yeah. So he does that. He makes light work of fucking Diamante and the rest of them bozos. And then when he fights Fujitora, the fight was pretty much on even ground. And Fuji let out the gravity sword, and that kind of like surprised Sabo a little bit. But you could tell like the way he was moving, like he had just folded Bastille, and then now he's fighting Fuji. But like he wasn't used to the Marimaro no Mi yet. Then later on he folds Burgess again. And I'm thinking, when we saw Fujitora after the referee, he was covered in bandages.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know what happened with Sabo.
But remember, Green Bull was also with Fuji, and Sabo also had backup. So it's not like we don't know the full scope to just say it was a Sabo versus moment.
Wait, Fuji got his fruit recently? Is that I don't remember that being a thing.
I don't remember that.
Where did you read? Who told you that? You gotta. You know me. I'm a skeptic at heart. I question everything you niggas be saying in that chat. You gotta show. You gotta bring me the link. You gotta bring me the link. I've never seen that statement that he got his fruit recently. I've never seen that. You gotta show me. You gotta show me the source.
I think it's. I don't. When I reread Dressrosa recently, I don't remember seeing it in the officials. Maybe I think there was some version in the translation where, when he used his gravity powers, he said, "I'm still getting accustomed to it." I think, but I don't think that's in the official.
Yeah, I
think that's one of the statements people go by.
I don't know. You know, but this community can make a lot out of nothing a lot of the time. So I don't know, but yeah. Again, I don't. You know, again, if I read the newspaper that Fuji lost to Sabo or vice versa or was a tie, I wouldn't really be shocked in any capacity. And I think the number 2 of the Revolutionary Army should at least be able to take down an admiral or be equal to one. I think that's very important, personally speaking. Yes. The thing that I noticed when Sabo was fighting, he's like, oh, shoot, I'm on fire, but I'm not hot. Like, he was confused because he spent basically his entire life being not a fucking devil fruit user and could swim. I think that's an underrated adjustment.
When you put it like that, it's so funny, bro. I'm on fire, but I'm not hot.
But yeah, I think the whole Dressrosa one is hard because Fuji and Sabo both knew that
they're both playing tickle butt anyways.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. Like, man, there's just something about Fuji.
Aramaki was there. Yeah, he was there. I remember them both being in a silhouette. You're right. They clashed with 2 admirals. That's true.
Yeah. And Sabo had Lindbergh, Morley, and Karasu? I don't know if Karasu was there.
Yes, Karasu was there.
Yeah. But yeah, again, I don't think that would be crazy. But again, I'm not mad at Buggy being there. I would like to see that. I want to see all their bounties to see. I probably Shanks' own didn't change. I'd argue probably his is the same.
Excuse me.
But do you think that it's fair I wish I had a better way to phrase this, but do you think it'd be weird for somebody to notice that like why did these guys all get the bounty increase, but the only one becoming a Yonko Straw Hat Luffy. I know, like, for me, it makes sense because of what Big News Morgan's tried to do after he left Whole Cake Island. But what do you guys think? Like, removing that piece of information, do you think that will stick out to anybody?
Yeah, I mean, it should. I doubt it's going to be mentioned based off how people talk. It's just weird to me because, like, I guess that means they're still trying to, like, my issue with the 4 Yonko system is, like, it seems like the first, like, this is a new system. It's not like something that's always existed. It's not like, oh, since pirates have existed, Yonko have existed, and we just cycle it. Like, Pirate King and Yonko seem relatively new. But it's interesting to me that they would still retain the Yonko system to this point where it's like, we can't have more than 4 people. That's what's interesting to me.
Yeah, because I was thinking to myself that maybe with the inclusion of these people, like, I think what shocked me was, like, I know they called Luffy the 5th emperor, yeah, but I thought maybe there'd be like 5 or 6 of them now considered emperors, and maybe they'd change like the Goko or whatever. But it's interesting to think about because, I mean, in my eyes, Law is deserving. He stepped.
Yeah, because I guess they want to do the balance of power still, but it's just kind of like, if you can admit that Law and Kid have the same bounty as Luffy, we know it's not like they're not as strong, but you can consider them an equal threat. Whether they have the Yonko title or not, doesn't change the fact that they're a force that would go against you. So whether you give them the title wouldn't really have effect on the actual balance of power because they still just exist.
Yeah. Honestly, your question about Dressrosa is probably one of the things about that arc I could never fully figure out myself, to be honest. I don't know why the birdcage is this nigh indestructible attack. I've always wondered why no one could fucking break it. Or make a hole or something. What the fuck is the birdcage made out of? Like, why are those strings so OD? I don't know. It's always been a question in the back of my mind, low-key. I just don't talk about it. I don't have the answer for you, brother. I don't know. I never.
It is very strange.
I never understood.
I often think about it myself. I'm like, why is this attack the strongest one in One Piece?
Like,
why is it indestructible?
A fucking meteor couldn't do nothing to that? Okay.
Like Fujitoro was like, let me try to break this shit. Meteor dropped on it, it got sliced. He was like, well, I tried.
Never could. I wish I had the answer, man. I really did. But birdcage is fucking.
Like, literally, all the fucking Coliseum participators are trying to hold that shit back.
Birdcage are made of plot Mihawk couldn't cut. Oh, man. Maybe a lot of kids aren't impressed because their crews are weaker or have less feast than Luffy. The less feast than Luffy makes sense, and I'm not mad at your point about the crew, especially for Law, but they do have Killer. Killer and is a part of the worst generation, just like
he's
just like Kid.
supernova.
So I don't know if that argument holds water for Kid specifically. That's my only pushback. But I hear you. There's something else I want to ask you guys. I don't remember what it was. I gotta look at a second. Oh, well, I have a random question a little bit. So I asked this on Twitter, but I just want to know what you guys want to say. I want to hear your thoughts in person. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, motherfucking Yamato. Is there a better starting 5?
They're the 96 Bulls.
I don't claim her on the Straw Hats until I see it.
Yamato, you said? That's fair.
Yeah, I don't claim her.
You don't think that Luffy would accept her?
I could see arguments from both sides. I don't think she should. I want her to go with Law personally. But,
interesting.
Law needs it, and I think him being more of a history buff and them both being like more history related, I think that's a good point for him.
My pushback is the Ace connection though.
Yes.
Law doesn't have that. Because remember, she met Ace and she knew about Luffy through Ace, and that's the reason why she was fucking with him and following what he was doing.
Yeah, but if I hear you.
Oh, I'm just saying.
It's hard to fight that card, Miles. I feel it.
It's
the Ace card is strong. The Ace card is strong.
Because it's just one of those things where it's like, I feel like we're so, like, Luffy doesn't need her. Like, it's just
I agree with that. It's having Yamato on the crew seems a bit like overkill. I'm not mad at it, but
because that was the whole point of Jinbei. Like, when we got Jinbei, we were like, oh, we got a warlord? Like, it's Chops. like Jinbei was like, at least to me, it's like this is our last big hitter.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like, oh, now we got
I feel you.
another one. Like, oh man, like
Only
That
Rock
was my
starting
pushback
5 is
to
competing.
Yamato at first.
Okay. Hold on, Killer better have an impressive bounty increase because that man was moving differently. I swear. I think his will be in the billions. I'm curious if Oda is going to elaborate on what Buggy did exactly to be viewed more threatening than Law than Kid. What is his bounty? Because every character that has 2+ billion is a Yonko. We might get that information later rather than sooner, but I think we'll get it at some point. Miles is spitting. Lonnie's a real right hand. You got that fuck ass. You got that fuck ass bear. Go ahead.
Y'all think that this could like I remember in Hokage Island how Morgan said that Luffy was the mastermind of the attack. I think this could be like another situation of that, which is why Law, and Kid are on the same level as far as their bounties go.
I think what you guys were saying and chat was saying earlier makes sense. All they know is that Kid Law and Luffy went up against Kaido and Big Mom, and the Yonko lost and they didn't. So, and maybe to not put too much eyes on Luffy, they just kind of rounded all their bounties up to about 3 billion. I think that's one of those things that depends on your personal perspective and headcanon of where the series is going and stuff. I can't really answer that for you. You gotta make that up for yourself depending on where it's going. So, so yeah, Rock starting 5 makes sense. That's a good one. Just don't want her. A stage set bronze street sweeping from Roger's crew. Roger, Rayleigh, Scopper, Odin, and I don't know. That's not bad actually. Y'all watch Beppo gonna be put up more points next season? Yeah. Shanks crew been the most hyped. Shanks been most hyped. I'm saying the most balanced. Plus Ben Beckman is viewed more as a co-captain. Points against his own team, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I just think about that starting 5 being crazy, and 3 of them are Conqueror users. So I'm like, what the fuck? What do you do?
wait, can Beppo beat? No, Beppo can't even beat Peckham's. Dude, Beppo is trash.
You say he can't beat Peckham's?
He can't.
Why do you think I go out of my way every time to roast that nigga?
Peckham's has hockey.
Nigga said Peckham's, bro.
Peckham's has a higher bounty.
I got a serious question. All right, I want y'all to look at the stream and see what I'm holding. What is the difference between this and Beppo? What's the difference? I see none. For anybody who's not looking at the screen, I am holding a trash can. I'm holding garbage. What is the difference?
Oh my god.
Beppo was done what? Ever. I'm being dead ass.
Not
He's
a
fucking
goddamn
trash.
thing.
He's not even funny.
He has no hockey, no Sulong,
I mean, he's kind of funny.
He's not funny.
no feet.
He's not funny no more. He's funny in
the anime, he's kinda funny.
Sabaody was funny. I'll give you that. He's not funny no more though. They said, "Is that Carrot?" Oh man.
Is that Garrett?
Beppo turning to DBZ grade 8. Beppo's garbage road too far. Do you think Zoro and Sanji will struggle against Green Bull? Yeah.
They should.
Yeah. I think so.
I mean,
Nah,
if you
it's
watch
Kobe and
it,
Beppo with Smush Parker. Oh shit. The same logic always has been. I'll take Caribou over Beppo. Unlimited storage, baby, way more useful. I feel that. Beppo could talk. Garbage is still more useful than Beppo. He's a navigator. I don't want to hear it. He's not the wave, bro. La was never meant to be the main focus of the supernova. Get carried by his crew in the limelight. He didn't even beat that pacifista. Go ahead.
Beppo's a navigator?
Maybe. I don't know if that's
He's
true
the
or not.
navigator?
I don't know that.
Why would he be a no, most of the minks should stay on the island. He don't know nothing about. Okay. Alright. No, I don't care.
I don't actually know that for a fact. Let me see. Yeah, he's a polar bear mink and a navigator of the Heart Pirates. Yeah.
Navigator on the front lines is crazy.
Is he on the front lines?
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
This Beppo slander is funny because I'm not gonna defend him.
He doesn't deserve. He doesn't deserve to be defended. You could like the dude. You could like anybody you want. Cause you know me. I get some of the Chopper hate, but I don't hate Chopper, bro. He cute. Like I'm alright. I'll help Chopper out, but yeah.
That's why I think Kid is a lot of his saving grace. I like Kid a lot, but I think his saving grace for a lot of people is at least he has Killer.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Kid didn't have Killer, oh yeah, he would be getting so much more hate.
So, and again, I do think that some of the shine that was supposed to go straight up to Kid siphoned some of that, so to speak. Navigator and they in a submarine. The fuck? I mean, you still gotta know where you're going, especially underwater. You still gotta know how to navigate. This is gonna be a long 4 weeks, and I told you guys. I just hope you're ready for the craziness you're about to see. Anytime One Piece is on break, this community goes absolutely bonkers with theories and weird headcanon and hindsight, and I don't know, they start doing some shit. I swear to God, every time I see it, I'm like, bro, these, especially like even just for 1 week, I'm like, what happened? You lost your mind for a week? No One Piece? If Curry wins his 4th ring, what is your rank all time? I think he's top 10. I think you put him at 10 safely. Some people want to put him there already. I can't do that without the Finals MVP personally, but I'm not mad at it. I get it. At the end of the day, Steph will always have the claim to being the greatest at something, and that's shooting. You can't take that away from him. He's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. You gotta remember that. But yeah, I'll probably be willing to have a conversation about him being top 10. I'm currently not. I'm like 11, 12, 13, sure. Top 10, I'm not doing it yet. That's just me though. Top 50, not top 10 in your opinion? I'm not mad at that. I think that makes sense. Beppo's not even... Wait. On the back lines, that Bozo ain't do ish. Green Bull, if you bought anyone shoots that damn bear, it's gotta be Beppo and Apu. Catch Apu, yo. Bring back Apu.
Apu?
And I wonder what's going on with... Well, I know Hawkins is dead, but wonder what Drake is doing. Like, do you think he'd run into Drake? Like, what if he runs into Drake and that's how... He stops and he goes back because like Drake is like laid out somewhere and he's like, I'm part of Sword or something, and he's like, all right, shit, fuck it, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I like the chapter though. This was again. I can taste us getting off this island. So I think we're getting close. But the chapter was good. I don't have any issues with the chapters. I mean, I still think the Odin's dad being alive thing was whatever to me. But I did have a discussion about that this morning. Actually, I did it this morning. So I already talked about it. So we have a month to wait. Is that movie coming out while we're waiting or no? Just out of curiosity, like in Japan, technically, not necessarily here. One Piece. One Piece. Shanks, the movie, K-pop star daughter. When does that drop?
Film Red?
Yeah.
In August.
Oh, never mind. I was wondering if it was gonna drop while he was on break. I know he's doing some touring or something for it or something like that. I think that's part of the thing. And then I think I saw it. I wasn't on Twitter much today because I was running around. I don't know if I told you yesterday. I died, bro. I was dead yesterday. I saw some. I don't know what happened to me. Don't know if I ate something, drank something. I don't know what happened. I was pale. I was throwing up. Like 7 p.m. I was gone, just gone, just knocked the hell out. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday. So that's why I did 2 today. So I was not okay, but I revived. But yeah, I did stream this morning already. You think so? One Piece deadbeat redhead movie. One Piece film Red, the story of a Yonko. By the way, did you hear about Avatar getting 3 animated movies? I did not actually. What's up with that? Oda told me the movies were going to be in 3D.
Oda told you that?
Sickly. Yeah, Oda specifically told him sickly. Yeah, I was mosh up yesterday. I won't lie to you. But I revived this morning. Came back like Goku fresh out the rejuvenation chamber. I'm healed. And I got up, got right back to it. They're like, "You're working out? Yes. Ain't no days off. Fuck wrong with y'all? Ain't no days off, man." Yeah, we'll see what that movie's like. I'm really not excited for that movie, but we'll see what's going on with it. Did any other chapters drop already? Anything Shonen Jump out of curiosity? I've been reading JJK recently. That's why I'll just see that out.
No, those come out the following day.
Okay.
TCB scans. They only focus on One Piece on Thursday.
Okay, fair enough. Gotta focus on the best. Someone. There's something I wanted to I wanted to say something. Someone said something that I wanted to comment on. I totally forgot what it was. But tell me more about the Avatar thing. I need to know more, because I'm cautiously optimistic.
Three animated movies.
About?
That's
Do
what
we
we know for now.
Okay.
Wait, are we talking about blue people or Airbender?
No,
Come
not
on,
them
man.
niggas.
I hate when they do that. I hate when you guys do that.
I'm being so serious.
I never, ever mean the intergalactic space Smurfs. Never, under any circumstance, when I say Avatar. Not
Damn,
once.
niggas can't ask questions?
No,
Jesus.
don't ask that question. It's disrespectful. Okay? It's disrespectful to all my water tribe niggas.
Oh, you're a water tribe?
Of course, water's my element. Always.
Alright. Whatever.
Always.
I think that the movies will probably be just the comics.
Not mad at that.
That would be cool.
Wait, Pat, what are you? You
I'll
definitely
probably be
a
an
fire
Earth
tribe.
Kingdom.
Blue
nigga.
People is
Hell
coming
no,
out in
I know you
December.
wouldn't.
Mid.
You a fire tribe.
They can see right through me.
Would be
Bro,
Earth.
look, I would love to earthbend. Them niggas are cool. I fuck with them. Plus, they actually like niggas. But damn, fire just raw. I'm sorry.
I would like to be air, but I always get fire. It is what it is.
The right answer is any answer except fire. Honestly, I'm kidding.
Whatever, bro.
I'm not a Fire's not my element. I'm not a fire guy.
When
but-
that lightning coursing through your veins, you know what I mean?
Okay, I could redirect it. Fuck. I'm not worried about
You're a
that.
waterbender.
Yeah, I could still redirect lightning, nigga.
Waterbenders redirect lightning?
If you know how to redirect lightning, you can redirect lightning. and
Iroh made it.
Iroh learned how to do that. Didn't he say by studying the waterbenders?
Yeah, but I mean, the only ones we ever seen redirect are those that can firebend still, though.
They got nothing. That's their fault. That's your guys'
That
fault.
doesn't really
I'm
have
nice. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah?
He said, nigga downplaying the facts. That's crazy.
You know what the crazy thing is? I think you're right. Cause Zuko and everyone I've seen, even I think Mako might have done it once. I think they were all like fire users. You might be right. That doesn't mean it's still impossible. Fuck off. All right, I'm doing it. All right, I'm doing it. Water trap.
Niggas make me sick.
Sokka had me rolling when he did that shit.
Water trap. I felt that when he said that shit. I said I felt that. Throw up a set, nigga. Throw up your set. Got my eye on you, nigga. Turned around. Water trap. But yeah, it doesn't matter what show, what game, whatever. Water's always my element. That's just what I resonate with naturally. I don't know if I'm actually a water sign, but I always say I'm a water sign. I don't know shit about horoscopes, but
I feel like you would be Earth, but
no. I don't want to be fucking Earth, man. That shit whack.
damn.
Damn.
There's actually no bending that's whack. I'm just not interested in earth bending, bro. I want to be a water bender. I like water. All right.
I like the force that earthbending comes with. Them niggas be stomping the ground, punching the rock hella hard.
See, I got the fluidity. You know what I'm saying?
They got tough nigga personalities. I ain't never seen an earthbender I thought was a bitch.
There might have been one.
All the niggas tough.
I am because I'm a Pisces. All right, there you go. Water sign. There you go. That's why. You know what Pokemon I used to always pick when I used to play that shit? Water type every time. And that's how I am. It's like water.
I am a Charmander guy.
Same here. Charizard the GOAT, greatest Pokemon ever. Don't wrap me up. He's the best starter ever.
I don't care.
You
can say whatever. You can say whatever you want. It will always be Mudkip. Swampert is the greatest.
It's actually Sceptile's the best starter of all time. But I hear you.
I don't know. I don't remember which one that is. That's a grass type, though. I know that.
That's the grass one. That's Mudkip's gen. That's the green one in Mudkip's gen.
Oh no, that's not it. After Fire, I'm Earth.
Gen 3 didn't miss on starters, so I'm not mad at it.
I also really like ice, and I like that. I like that with water bending, you can control H2O and all of its elements, liquid, gas, and solid. I like that.
Are you a bloodbender?
On the full moon, I would try. I would try to learn it if I could, but
You a sick.
I wouldn't
Excuse me.
I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't have like some natural bloodline limit that allows me to do that just anytime I want. But I try to train. I tried to learn it if I could.
Sicko.
Why? I'm
That's-
bending everything.
that's-
I'm bending the piss out your body, the blood out your body, the liquid out your eyes, no matter what it is.
My man said he a moan.
And there you go.
He gonna put fear in our avatar's heart.
Yeah, Air will be my
Greatest-
second
he's the
element. Air will be my second choice.
Amon
After
is the
water.
greatest. He's the greatest non-avatar bender of all time.
I don't agree with that.
That is a fact, actually.
I actually don't agree with that. But I'm not
Who's
mad.
stepping to him?
Easily.
I'm not mad at that though.
Wait, who were you gonna say?
I'll put Toph. I think Toph is is the
Toph
greatest.
is not a better bender
See,
than
Toph.
Amon.
I don't agree with that.
Sorry.
I don't agree with that.
I think
Bro.
if you want to. Okay.
Before you even go any further, do you read the comics?
No.
Stop right now before you lose. I'll make you look
Okay.
ignorant. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
All right.
If you're asking me from a standpoint of like, I don't think when it comes to tough, when you're talking about someone who has as much like quantity of how much someone can bend, I don't really know who's stacking up the tough. Right? This is an individual that held up the fucking Great Library. Like, she's impressive. But I'm saying from like a skill set of like Amon mastered so many different branches of his own bending. From he mastered chi blocking to the point that he could get rid of people's bending. He learned blood bending to the point that not only was blood bending he didn't need a full moon, he could do it psychically.
Are you done?
Like with being a master waterbender, and he was so sweet. This isn't bending, but his martial arts is so sweet that without bending, he's still working benders.
Are you
He's the
done?
greatest.
Are you finished?
I'm finished, sir.
All right, man. Like, listen. Again, I understand why you said it. It's not the craziest thing I've heard. I get it. Because I've heard some people say Azula, and I'm actually not. There's a couple reasons why I'm not mad at that. But at the end of the day, the one thing you can never take away from Toph, because the Toph does have her weaknesses as an earthbender, because she's not a great sandbender because of the way that she can't see, which is a physical limitation because she can't fucking see. She created earthbending and created the metal bending style and that school and taught people. The only reason why any earthbender can do that shit is because she's the one that figured it out. Even though I would argue it's actually her weakness that she couldn't see that allowed her to do that. But this is somebody who created an entire style of bending that permeated through the entire Avatar universe. Don't talk to me, bro. She's the GOAT.
She created a whole fortress.
I'm not trying to hear that. We have entire clans made after that. I'm not saying Amon would. I'm not even saying Toph would beat Amon because Amon could bloodbend her. I'm not actually saying that, but pound for pound, I'm taking Toph as the greatest non-Avatar Earthbender, bender in general. But there's some comic stuff I'd go into, but I actually think it's better experience than me telling you about it. Just go read that.
That's
This
fair.
leads into
I mean,
an interesting
I would
segue.
still- I was gonna say this. Remember we had this conversation, Naya? What about Ira?
Oh, I think Ira was as one of the greatest firebenders we've ever seen. Because I think he would have whooped Ozai, but he knew the optics of that would just look like infighting in the imperial or royal family, so he decided not to do that. It wasn't his job.
What, one of the I think still the only person we've seen that's at least non-Avatar that actually incorporated a style from every other bending and made something else with that within fire bending.
I mean, Boomy is very talented too, all things considered.
Boomy is
very
insane.
impressive. So sorry, Pat, what were you gonna say?
I would imply Boomy has the same.
The same what?
He can sense through the earth. What is seismic?
What are you trying to say? Seismic? Zahir is able to fly as an airbender, which the Avatar cannot really do. Fair.
Alan, where'd he go?
I don't know. I thought he was trying to. I think he's talking about how we've seen Sue and Lin stomp the ground and they can kind of sense for a second like the way that Toph can. But who obviously taught them that? So.
Wait, Aang was flying. Like, what do you mean the Avatar cannot really do?
No, the only person we've seen use true flight is Zahir.
Oh yeah, true flight, yeah, but I mean, still flow.
Mao has read the comics. All his points are now under hella suspicion. That's what I'm saying. That's what I hate when people do this with me with Avatar. Go read the comic and then come talk to me, bro. I hate it. I hate doing this because I hate arguing with people when they don't have all the information. You didn't see enough. No love for John. Stop it.
I will. You said John.
Stop it. Stop it. Not playing with me. Shoot. But there's some good cases you can make for some other people. I do think Ira was incredibly talented.
I was gonna ask, who do you guys think are the greatest benders in the respective lanes for each element?
So what? The best firebender?
Yeah, like the best bender for each element.
Best waterbender?
No Avatar. No Avatar, right?
Nah, no Avatar.
Toph for earth.
Yeah. Amon for water. I'm gonna actually give Tenzin over Zahir, honestly.
Oh wait, no, that's Kyoshi. Whoops, almost cheated. I almost cheated.
Who am I missing? In fire, I'm giving Iron. I'm actually giving Iron over Zahir.
I was gonna say that even though we didn't see any of them, from what we've been told, it seems like Monk Gyatso was that nigga.
Yes, but
dead bodies around him.
I just have to physically see what he did. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
But like, I think Tenzin gets shafted a lot, but Tenzin was like Aang poured his entire like life into Tenzin. Like he literally taught him everything Airbender related. Like
and he was boxing Zahir up. He was boxing that nigga up.
Like Tenzin's a master. He's a true blue airbending master. He's one of the most impressive airbenders of all time. Now Zahir is true flight, yeah, which is insane, but still like Tenzin's just raw knowledge of airbending. I just
it's interesting to me because it's like it's an argument of tested time and endurance and like, you know, experience versus extreme raw talent.
Yes. Is it? I mean, it is talent, but like Zahir has already years of the martial arts experience, so would that count as like somewhat?
The reason that I downplay Zahir slightly is literally for that point that you're making. It's not like he's devoid of combat, and he's been an air nomad maniac his entire life, and then harmonic convergence gave him the ability, which is why he seemed so impressive so quickly. But when he went up against an actual airbending master, you saw the gap.
But
Tenzin was whooping that nigga's ass until he got fucking ganged up on.
It's still a difference between knowledge and practical application. Yes. So the fact that he was able to grasp things so quickly,
that's why I still think you can make the case for Azula for firebending, because she was actually a prodigy. She was very talented.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too for the firebending part, because I think the obvious answer is easily Iroh, but Azula.
Talent-wise, Azula is definitely the best for sure. If you want to do something about like talent-wise for certain people, then
I guess the question is: are we just talking about like latent potential and what they could be, or like
it could be whatever?
Okay.
Because if it's like
whatever
potential, then I'll give you Zahir. Yeah, because I still think for what he was able to do with that short time frame is impressive, but like he's just not better than Tenzin. Same with Iroh and Azula. Azula had blue fire, and she was a master lightning bender.
And Iroh was also already available. He knew about the natural way to firebend through the dragons and the sun god and whatnot. The sun god, the sun tribe. So he didn't need like rage. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if the comics ever like expanded on why Azula's flames are blue.
Unfortunately, I think there's. I'm gonna don't quote me on this because I'm gonna fact check it in a sec. I think Brian, one of the creators, talks about it in an interview somewhere, but I don't think there's any definitive statement. But you do get a lot of different wrap-ups about that family and Zuko and stuff and his mom and everything. You do get all that stuff. Where does Boomy rank?
I'm waiting for my sister to finish her shit so I can read it for myself.
Yeah.
She's taking forever.
So I think that's in the cartoon. They just said it was just more advanced than the regular fire than that was just like the only explanation they really gave for it as far as a cartoon.
Yeah, like Azula's feats, even still, she She could glide with firebending, which was a feat that we saw Ozai use flight with fire during the
The
comet.
Comet. That nigga is so trash. He's off the Comet
Ozai's
juice.
not
I
impressive.
don't rate him. Ozai's not that nigga, bro.
That nigga sucks.
He's not raw. Like I don't rate the man. I really don't rate him. He's not
The
nice.
best thing about him is that he's voiced by Mark Hamill. That's it.
That's a big fact.
If we're being honest, I generally think Zuko Agni Kai version is. I think he's working that nigga. Ozai. I'm be honest.
I mean, shit. He already sunned that nigga during the fucking eclipse.
Mhm.
Like, Ozai's just. He's just ass, bro.
But yeah, actually, Azula was nice, man.
Azula is scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't,
Azula-
Boomy as an Earthbender, I think he's got to be top 3. I don't know if I can think of 3 Earthbenders that I think are more talented than him, but let me think about that for a second. Only thing about Boomy is, unfortunately, I think lava bending became a thing. We never really seen if he knew anything about that, but I'd probably put him like what? But Toph is first.
But I mean, the lava bending came about because the Fire Nation was trying to colonize the Earth Kingdom, and there's a lot of people. My sister did tell me about that. There were a lot of firebenders that were in the Earth Kingdom that didn't want to leave.
Mhm.
So then, like the ensuing like people procreated. I mean, we see that in Korra. A lot of Earth kids and Fire kids have one firebending parent, one earthbending parent. So that's why they have some people that can lava bend. Well, I say some people. We've only seen 2, right?
Yeah, you have to have both in your bloodline. That's why Bolin is that guy.
I think it was Avatar, The Last Airbender Art of the Animated Series or something. It had it, but it is saying that blue fire is demonstrably more powerful, and it shows that you're a prodigy if you have blue flames. So,
Jesus.
I knew I knew there was a statement about it, but I don't remember it actually being in the comics or the show. So I had to, just got here. Overall thoughts on the chapter. I mean, I liked it. I thought the chapter was solid. It was good. I liked it. It was good. I give it 8 out of 10. I had a couple of questions, but ultimately I had a good time with it. Now we're on break for a million years.
Excuse me.
I actually rate Bolin really, really highly.
Yes, he's way better than his fuck ass brother.
Yeah, Mako's trash, but Bolin is an extremely impressive bender.
I like Bolin, and I don't think he's garbage, but I've been unable to tell that it's just like, does he have like a special bloodline limit, whatever you want to call it, that allows him to do something that a lot of other people can, or is he actually like very talented as an earthbender? I've struggled with that a couple times, but I like him.
Even without lava bending, he's still pretty impressive. Like, the thing is, Bolin, we have to remember, what is that?
Sorry, I turned the game on. They're singing this stupid ass anthem.
I was gonna say, the 2 things that's important, I think, with Bolin is 1, his natural earthbending style, which I think is usually more slow and condensed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot faster due to his firebending like blood, where he kind of was a little bit more like a firebender. And then 2, that his bending style is pro-bending. And that's the thing. Do you think that pro-bending as a style is better than
I think it's a kind of a modern MMA version of. I don't think it's. I think it just depends on the user and your practice, your application.
That is true, because I've noticed that. Like, you can see the subtleties between the way Bolin bends and the way like Toph's family bends. Like when Suyin and Lin and all of Suyin's children bend, they like stomp the ground and like. But like with Bolin, it's kind of like a little faster, where he's just like a couple rocks, Boom,
yeah,
boom, boom, boom.
he's unique as an earthbender because it's more like he's more about precision and speed. While some earthbenders, that's not to say like some aren't, because like Toph was really precise with the moves she made. But like again, it's like I can just overwhelm you with just vast amounts of earth if need be.
Like you said, Toph family, they slam the ground. They're a lot more firm in their approach. Bolin, he moves around a lot more free flow.
Combustion Man and Plea, if I remember correctly, they might be from a specific clan. Don't quote me on that yet, but they use they concentrate their energy to ignite objects with their minds through their third eye tattoo, which explodes things with great power and force. It's
they
like
are dangerous.
They're very dangerous, and I think, but I do think that kind of technique comes with very powerful drawbacks. I mean, both of them kind of off themselves, so it's like. You're not safe from. Well, no one's really safe from their own attacks, but it's dangerous to the user themselves. But
Nah, they was in the storyboard room wilding with the Legend of Korra, bro. When I saw the way they took care of Pally, I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. So yeah.
No,
What's the last 10 out of 10 manga chapter I gave in general or for One Piece? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't document all those things. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, the entirety of the Red Lotus, they were very, very impressive.
Extremely.
They were very. You have a lot.
I think that lava bender guy went out sad, but yeah.
I feel like he just didn't seem like his heart was in it really like that. I feel like he was really just going with the
He a
flow.
bitch.
Nah, he wanted to be booed up with armless shawty.
What that got to do with him not being a bitch?
Wow.
Lava benders just naturally counter earth benders. It's like actually kind of unfair.
Open your mind, Michael. Do you think Zahir will be the strongest non-bender pre-bending? I don't know. I don't know how.
What?
I don't know how talented he was with like chi blocking. So I don't remember. I don't think he was a chi blocker. I would have to see that in action a little longer. But I'm gonna say no.
Amon's working on. I think Amon's working on still.
Oh, like even without Amon actually using his abilities, I actually
Yeah,
might agree
like-
with that. I think about it. I might agree with that.
Put some respect on Sokka, please.
I thought you were gonna say Tyler.
Oh, you're a swordsman though. That's different. Is it? That's maybe not. It's not bending. It's not bending. It's not bending.
Ty Lee versus Zahir versus Amon. No bending. I'm taking Amon.
What?
Yes.
What?
Do we not remember how sweet Amon was as just a pure martial artist?
Bro,
You have to know that he used to subtly use his ability while he was fighting though.
Was he?
Yeah.
I had to go back. I might be wrong then on that.
It just depends on the caliber of fight. There's enough people he can do it, but sometimes you could tell he was subtly using it because he can do it so with his mind. He didn't have to actually do a gesture. But talk of greatest boomerangsman, facts. top one boomerangsman of all time, bro. They breathe in and stop people. Combustion bending is like air bending form of fire. That's maybe not a bad way to look at it. I don't know if I'll think about that, but combustion bending is I think it's a very high level technique. So
Yes.
it's not easy to do. But and also one thing about it too is they have to like see. I think they have to visibly see what they're blowing up too. That's also something they have to do. They have to if I remember correctly, they have to confirm the object with their eye. So anything without the range, yeah. So
quick tangent.
Ty Lee working Amon no bending. Jesus Christ. Don't know what that one. I like Ty Lee though.
He was working the Kyoshi Warriors, so I don't know.
My favorite sequence in The Legend of Korra was when the Beifong family was fighting against Kuvira and her army. God damn, they was going at it, boy. Oh my goodness.
Vera's a monster herself.
When I tell you they was fighting, good
Space
God.
sword greater than Yoru. Facts. Real Black Blade. What's up? He lost that sword though. I gotta read the Korra. I gotta catch up on the Korra comics at some point. I haven't read past Turf Wars with Irene Co. I gotta keep going. I promise I'll do that sometime this year.
Excuse me.
I remember we had this conversation of Korra, if Korra was placed like in Aang's thing, would she just kind of clear? And then I realized I don't think Korra's getting past Ko. Honestly, I think she stops at Ko.
Wait, repeat that? Sorry.
The face stealer.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, repeat that. You said what were we talking about? My bad. Because Aang. I think you're right. Because Aang has a bit more of emotional control. I think because of his natural airbending spiritual training. I think I agree. I think if I said that I thought Korra can do it, I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong.
I think season 1 Korra, and she's in season 1 Avatar, and she sees Ko. Yeah, Ko's still in her face.
He yoinks in that? Yoinks? Yoinks!
I mean, unless the Avatar state just actually awakens and Kyoshi comes out and just starts putting Ko in the body bag.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
I like Cole's mom. Cole's mom is gangster.
I blame the White Lotus for a lot of the early mistakes that Korra was making.
I actually don't think it was a good idea to shield her like that. I think that was a very bad idea. I'm with you. That's a missteps. Keep going.
Yeah. No, I was just saying they pampered her. Like every other avatar goes out into the world, finds a master that's perfect for them specifically, and then they actually live amongst the people they're going to be bridging and helping with. But like Korra
But
didn't have any of that.
I would argue that because the way the world was after Aang put in a long state of peace, and then her actually about to get kidnapped, like so early on, that's probably why they decided to do it like that.
I'm not again.
She wasn't going out.
I think it was the wrong decision though to panic to that degree. I hear you though.
Yeah, she was going out into the world until she was older. Like I think they tried to kidnap her when she was a baby, and like at that age, that's understandable to have some guards around her. But normally, like around 16 or so, is when she should have been able to go out into the world and actually experience more things for herself.
Well, did they still shelter her if they got to see her and his gang? I think that was just general paranoia after that point. Like anyone can come and try to take the Avatar. I think they were just paranoid.
Yeah.
Nah, it's crazy because them niggas tried to steal Korra and failed, and then them niggas broke out of jail and tried to do the same thing.
She grown as fuck, and they're like, "We still stealing that bitch. we still stealing her."
Zahir wasn't bending back then. He's bending now, so we good.
Zahir was holding the team back low key. Hold on. He over there throwing batarangs. They're like, bro, get some powers, my nigga. Damn. So I doubt Korra would be so fussed with killing Ozai. Oh no, she would have bodied that nigga.
Yeah,
She would have bodied.
She would have had no reservation.
That came from Aang's culture. That was a cultural thing because even I don't remember her name off the top of my head. There was a woman. Yeah, there was a woman airbender that he. But the thing about her was she was able to somewhat detach herself from just being an air nomad, understanding the Avatar was a different position that belongs to the world. So she couldn't just adhere to her spirituality as an airbender. But Aang didn't want to give that up. Plus, he was like 12, 13 at the time. He was much younger.
Yeah, I was going to say, he didn't have as much time to age up as she did.
Yeah.
She said, Aang, I know we airbenders, but you got to smoke him. I'm sorry.
You got to pack that nigga in a spliff ASAP.
Funniest Aang was like, when he asked Kyoshi for advice, and Kyoshi was like, "What are you hesitating
Kill
for?"
that.
And then
Kyoshi,
after
if you read the Kyoshi novel, Kyoshi is a stepper, yo. Kyoshi would not play around. Kyoshi will bodies.
He was like, "I should have known better than to ask him for help."
I like when she tells a story, and Aang's like, "So you didn't kill him?" She was like, "Whether or not that was an accident, he was dying that day. I don't."
He was like, "Nah, I didn't kill him, but I would have."
Yeah.
Shout out Kyoshi.
I think Kyoshi. I think that book is amazing, and Kyoshi needs a fucking movie OVA type something. That book was incredible. I could not believe she was running around with some fucking goons, bro. What the frick, yo? Kyoshi is that bitch. On God, she is. Ozai versus Zahir. Without any comet juice, I'm sorry. I really don't think Ozai's that raw. I don't.
Nah, that sucks.
Ozai's what?
I think what was Katara and Aang's bending master in North Water Tribe?
Haku?
I think he's working Ozai.
Especially when he got his bitch back. Something to fight for. when him and Gran got engaged again when they was old.
Yeah, it's. Ozai just he really like top 5 worst benders. Like,
No, I wouldn't go that far. He's still somewhat talented, but compared to his brother and his daughter, he not moving me.
I think the problem is like I don't know. He just seems kind of like he hit away, and then he's like, "Why don't you fight me now?" The bending, blah blah, and then Zuko redirected it at him. Like, I don't know. I think the biggest problem. Yeah, he did try to sneak him, but probably that we never got to see Ozai kind of just fight naturally or normally. So we don't have like a proper base calculated for him. We only have him literally off the comet juice.
Yeah, and even though
that wasn't that impressive, if I'm being very honest with you.
Even though he tried to sneak Zuko, let's not get too crazy. He's still folding Zuko if they fight straight up. Like let's not.
I don't know about that.
No.
I think
he's gonna fold him.
I don't deny that, but I think Zuko understood that Zuko knows that he is a hard worker. He's not a talented firebender. He gets as good as he gets because he tries really hard and he's trained and he wants to improve. He doesn't have like a natural, just super gifted affinity for anything like that. So, I'm with you.
I will say this: Fold, no. Now, should
Yes.
should he be stronger than Zuko? Yes, but I don't think we like Pat Zuko. Agni Kai Zuko is extremely impressive, and that's not because he was matching Azula, because Azula was weakened and out of her mind and shit. But like the level of bending that he was doing in his defensive game within that fight was insane.
It was.
Like Zuko,
But
when he was calm,
he's still not beating Azula or Ozai though.
I agree, but I don't think Ozai's holding him. Like it's a tough fight.
I don't think it's.
I think when he learned from Ran and Shaw, the originals, like the dragons and stuff, I think that was big for Zuko. I think him not having to use rage as a source of power did a lot for him. I would argue.
Yes,
I don't know if you guys agree with that.
I agree.
I do.
Completely changing bending.
Yeah, Rachel isn't who Zuko is as a person.
He had kind of lost some of it. Yeah, he had kind of lost some of it. Zuko versus Zhao gets me so hyped. I love that. Agni Kai. All right. Real quick. Let's wait. Hold on. Pat, did the game start?
Yeah, I'm watching it. I mean, it's on commercial now.
Oh, okay. Let's know if it started officially. You guys got any like final comments you want to say about the chapter though?
Nah.
Buggy Raw.
Shout out to the Star Clown or Bombastic Clown.
Oh yeah, I do.
What's up?
I was gonna say, do you guys think Fuji and Greenbow are on the same level as like the OG admirals? Except maybe I guess if you think Akaino's filled.
That's a good question because I actually don't know your guys' opinion on this in general. It's just in a sense that there's a general community held belief that the OG 3 are just like a notch above the new ones that we got. I kind of get it. I never always bought it, but like for most people they would always put Aokiji and Kizaru over like Fujitora and whatnot. But I don't know if I've fully bought into that. But what do you think?
I used to think so, but I don't know that much anymore.
I think the original 3 are better than the current 3.
Okay.
Yes, because they have more experience.
All right. I would like to really learn more about that fucking military draft. That would solve a lot of questions for me. Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Were these niggas just this strong, just fucking chilling at home?
Yeah, like you had hitters like this in the Marines the whole time. Because I know was it Chaton and Momosagi, weren't they also up for possible promotion to become admirals? So yeah, it's interesting. You got to see. But yeah, that's a good question. I would put my money on the original, I guess, trio, if you will, and stuff. And I'm a Kizaru super stan. That's my guy. That's the greatest Marine of all time. But if people think otherwise, I'm not mad at that. I hope Greenball has more than 4 moves like in Pokemon. Yeah, Kizaru's my guy, but I don't know. That's a good question. We'll see though. But I did like that we got to see him in action a little bit here, bodying up Queen and King and Babanuki and everyone at the Udon prison. But I don't know what he's going to be able to do by himself like that. But we'll see. Again, we did speak about AOE and then being able to handle a lot of people at once. But I also want to know. I also want to know like his temperament and stuff too, like that. Like I want to see him under some pressure and some heat and see how he handles certain things. Like I haven't seen him in every aspect I need to, so yeah. Green Bull, Paramecia, or Logia. Oh, did his hands turn into the trees, eh? Hold on, let me look at it.
Yeah.
Let me look at it one more time.
Yeah, I meant to ask that question. What do we think he is out of the 3?
I don't think he's a Zoan. Honestly, at a complete first glance, I would have told you immediately off rip he was a Paramecia myself, but someone told me this, and I don't know if this is true. I can't remember when I first saw this. But if he's like a tree, let me look at it. Yeah, like it looks like his actual body and limbs are turning into tree things. But I'd have to see him get attacked to see if he like bypasses damage by like becoming a tree nigga. It's not impossible because we have seen a solid Logia in the sense that Aokiji was ice, so he'd break and crumble.
Yeah. See, I thought it would be like because the OG were all Logia, and with Fuji being a Paramecia, it's like, oh, would he be a Zoan? To like, but it's like, but so I don't.
But what animal or ancient animal has like tree flower power?
Well, no, I don't think. I'm saying before like this chapter.
Oh, is tree an element? I don't know.
I think it's more Paramecia. It's like Katakuri thing, where he's probably like a special Paramecia.
Okay, that's fair. The only reason why I was gonna say, because a lot of I was told Yggdrasil. I don't know. Captain Planet told me stop. I was
mythical fruit Yggdrasil's crazy.
I mean, where was I when someone told me his fruit is Mother Gaia?
Wait,
mythical Zoan, Mother Gaia, planet Earth.
He could be human model, god of the forest, low key.
Anyways, what I was saying was, I saw somebody from, I guess, who understands Japanese say that, the reason why I guess Katakuri actually wasn't properly a Logia was because Logias are actually natural substances that are produced or made throughout nature, like fire, a swamp, water, ice, and things like that. And mochi is a man-made substance. I don't know how much validity there is to that statement, but it made sense to me when I kind of thought about it on a deeper level. And trees kind of grow naturally in nature and whatnot, and plants and whatnot. So if we're using that logic, it wouldn't be crazy if he's a Logia. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, human pan?
Yeah, what about the god of the forest, bro? You don't like that?
Does he have the pan fruit?
Not interested in that. The pan fruit? What?
God of the forest, pan.
Oh, nah, I don't know.
Oh, wait, Pat, what do you think of the god of the forest fruit?
I have no opinion, bro. I have no opinion.
From Greek mythology.
I'm kind of like, I'm not interested in this new wave of mystical gods and shit. I'm not moved by that. I'm cool if he's just a Paramecia or a Logia. I don't need everyone to be the model Zeus. I'm not interested. I'm really not. You got Senju DNA, you Hashirama no Mi? Oh man.
If he started iconic fruits, it was saying that was the Zeus fruit.
I'm with the Zetsu fruit.
I'm gonna have to stop.
But yeah. But shout out to Aramaki. Any last words for the people in the chat, y'all?
Don't be like normal One Piece fans, be better.
I hope you guys are ready for these 4 weeks, man. I promise you about to see some bad shit you never seen in your life. I've been here before. I see what they do when they don't have current content to talk about. First of all, I'm at the very least you know what though? Here's a slight shade to some of my friends that I fuck with, but I'm tired of them goddamn bounty videos. Stop. But they low key could still make them because we don't have it for Zoro and shit. They can still make those bounty after Wano videos, so. Because those are not moving me. I'm so tired every time I look at someone's fucking thumbnail. Post bounty and post Wano bounty. Like, oh my fucking god, give it a rest. So, model Thor go crazy? It doesn't, unless you got a Mjolnir with you. If somehow you have a Mjolnir, then I'm messing with it.
What about God of Kubera? Model Kubera, God of Earth.
No,
we not rocking with that.
I'm not. I told you, I'm not. This whole new wave of god fruits is not moving me. I'm okay with it just being Sun Nika. That's enough. That's enough. Naya, go have the crazy dramatic thumbnails with his predictions coming in weeks. Nah, you're just gonna get the ranking the One Piece series, Dressrosa. Then we're gonna do Wano, so that's 2 weeks, and then I'll think of something else for the remainder. Actually, no, I already actually have a video I want to do one, but it's kind of One Piece Kubera though. But anyways. My final words is Crocodile for Power King. Y'all be safe. Here. Patreon gang. I want to say thank you to my certified BAM lovers. You know, the Brilliant gang out here. Gotta say thank you to the Priest of Fire, but especially the 5th Zen God. Shout out to Sunny Kathapali, Simi, shout out to your body, Scobe, Revenant, Miles, Lucky Roo, Chris, Cayenne, Irene Sharda, Triss, David Langstaff, Childish Nujabes, Bloody Winters, Alan, and my boy Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.